What's going on, people? OG back on the screen. We got a response, okay? Now, bro said trying to make content. I think that's it. That's cool. That's okay. I don't, you know, people are gonna say that when you're consistent and you can keep just pushing out and stuff like that. I told people I can always be super consistent. I don't run out of ideas. I don't run out. It's not dry to me. If it was so dry, I'm not saying the same stuff. I'm always lining up, showing people the information that they leaked right now. Mike Wang, why would Mike Wang release a chart early then for you to get an idea? Let me go right here and show. Hold on, because we got more gems. Because we're gonna make a lot of people be quiet. I tell everybody I'm the master teacher of the 2K community. Master teacher. Okay. Now look at this. Where we at with it? Here we go. By the way, this is an outdated list. We wanted to show you guys, just to give you guys an idea of what to expect. Why is a dev giving you an idea? So if a dev is giving you a chart to look at, to see numbers and stuff, to get an idea of what to expect, why is your mind not on it? See, it's these same people. It's these same type of people who they think the game gonna be the same. They got negative mind states. I don't connect with people like that. There's a lot of people that's in real life that move like this. Just the same way. They watch you. Oh, I like them. I don't. You cannot deal with people like that. They're not even gonna get the real learning, the real understanding of who you really are, because they secretly have these problems with you. See, I would have never known this. You see, whoever this is, the Cruz, he could have came and said this to me behind closed doors and DM. Nobody gonna move. For example, he could have came up later on and been acting like a fake supporter of me, because he did release to me. I deleted, but he said that he remembered when I was in the basement. He's just trying to give constructive criticism. That's what all people that's at low negative energies, they always try to do that when they're trying to change your mind. It's like this happens in real life. It can happen with parents, all types of shit. They just try to do this. Bro, y'all know how long it's been since the time 2K17 in the basement? 2K17, that's the time he's trying to refer back to kind of clarify himself as some top body who's been watching me. Bro, and from all that time, I don't know who you are. And from all that time, the first time I'm seeing you now comment is from you talking shit about me? Saying you've been waiting for somebody to call me out? Bro, y'all be exposing yourselves. It's like, yo, you could never ever be cool with me again from shit like that. Like, yo, I'll be happy deep down, because like, yes, they expose themselves. Now cause I'm so nice, I'm so giving sometimes, some people could get certain shit past me. Not no more. OG changing the energy now. We is. Giving you guys an analogy so you can know how to read people. But the only time he says this is when somebody else says it. So you don't even got the courage to call me out on it. You let somebody else do it, and then you came and piggyback around him. So it just shows your character, buddy. It just shows your character. You would never be able to comment on my videos, whether or not if you started liking me again in the future and be like, hey, OG, I like you now. I already know your character based off of how you type. See, when you deal with certain people, I'm not just with the 2K. I give IRL gems, real life gems, personality gems, and you're showing your personality right there. On to the video now. So in that clip, you guys can go watch the last clip that I've uploaded. You'll see that there was a lot of things in there. The reason why I have to touch and address that, a lot of people gonna say, OG, don't respond to the hate. It's not because of that. I need it to where stuff like that gets cleared. A lot of people will be saying good stuff about me or good stuff, the nods and gems. Nobody liking on their comments. But when somebody comes with one hate comment, and remember how YouTube works, it'll rise right to the top. New people coming in, they're seeing the hate comment. People are easily fooled by words. They see something with a lot of likes and a lot of traction on it, boom, they're just gonna try to go. So that's why, okay, they can have those hate comments in there. I don't care about that. It don't bother my heart. But okay, at least my IRL gang, they comments better be like, I better be seeing somebody, if he posted something that was a good comment, it better have 20 likes on it. Not somebody's hate comment that don't make no sense. They ain't even watch the video. They just hating. Nah, it don't work like that. But that's how the world works though. They'll rise to the top. The hate to get a whole bunch of attention. People leave your video thinking like, no sir, not on this channel. Now, look at this. Let's get into this about NBA 2K23. We know they got the new 1v1 system, right? We're talking about strength here. Small guards versus bigger guards. Bully is not going to be super OP to how players are making it seem. A lot of people are making videos out there. I ain't gonna try. I'm not saying nobody's name, but people be coming like, yo, look at this. Yo, you need to. understand this. If you're going crazy to try to get the bully type of attributes and abilities, you got to understand you're not going to be able to shoot. You're not going to be able to be shooting crazy and spraying out crazy. No, sir. No, you're not. If you go for Giannis, we was on it right here. If you go for Giannis, Mike Wayne Blue said, will we still be able to consistently shoot with a 70 or under 3-ball? Go check Giannis's 3-ball out. Then ask yourself this question. People may fight and try to be like, okay, Giannis got the playmaking though. He has the playmaking to move around, maneuver. They may give you a little balance of that 75. I can see 75 playmaking coming on the type of Giannis build. 75 playmaking. I can see them playing with it like that. Because I'm looking at their cap down system. They always going for 5s, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 85, 90, 95. You see, they always have that little cap system like that, right? You make a Giannis build, you're going to have around like a 70-something 3-ball. 70, definitely. You're not spraying out like that. Will we still be able to shoot consistently with it? Hard to answer. There are a lot of factors, but if you are really good at timing your shot open, meter off, yes, you're going to be able to hit with a 70 in the corners, or you're going to be able to hit wide open. But it's going to be situational. It's not going to be something you're just going to get it free every time. Ooh, my 70, I can still spray. No, people going to be able to contest you. If you watch how Chris Paul got contested with Curry just having 2 hands up in that clip, go watch my last video because it's going to be in the last, people got to start watching the videos one by one. All right? Now, you can be serviceable, but you won't be raining like last year. That's a huge patch. It's a huge patch. They're now separating. Think about it. People lockdowns. This is how I'm telling you. People are complainers of 2K. It's so sad. Then they think I'm just rambling in these videos, just talking about nothing. No, I'm getting people's mental states right. Lockdowns were able to do what PGs could do this year. They could shoot like sharps on my Kawhi build. I could shoot like a sharp. Like, it was ridiculous to the point where I knew myself. They could do some bounce into it. Then that's going to balance the game out. We'll see more shots coming from the shooters than the players that's not shooters. And that got OP defense on top of that. That's being separated. Yes, you'll still be able to knock down shots being those locks, but they going back to like how the older 2Ks was when you were a lock. You were hitting them when it was serviceable. Like what he says right here. Not to where like when somebody's close up on you and you try and dribble them and move. No, you was able to dribble, do a little escape and shoot as a center and lockdown this year in certain ways. And no, man, it's certain stuff like it's certain little moves that they shouldn't have had. So I'm telling you, erased. All right, now we go right here to the most hit to show you guys. Right, first off, we're gonna come right here and we're gonna go down here. All right, we know that the bully badge, right? We see like Giannis and LeBron able to finish strong by bulldozing through traffic. I believe they're gonna threshold that, cap it out 6'9", 6'11" for bully to be super high tier. 6'9", 6'11". I feel it because you gotta think of it. Bully is just like the same badge, Backdown Punisher. Mike Wayne already said no. You see, y'all not gonna do this to me. See, the little haters in the comments, man. Shout out to Iro gang. I appreciate y'all. Y'all always make me be able to be in an energy to where I can just come with these gems so freely, because I know y'all there's gonna be people that's gonna sit back, watch, and pick them up. Remember, Mike Wayne said this, Agent 3, right? We gonna go. Nah, I don't want to hear nothing about no bug. They made a bug, they made a mistake, or they took some out, they changed it out. It's their game. They could do whatever they want. It doesn't matter if one person like me says it. Unless the whole community is coming together and asking them this question, they're not gonna care. So I like to just at least give my people the understanding of what's really going on. All right. Now we come right here, tweets and replies. Scroll down right here, and we go here. Is Circus 3 still in the game, Baluba, or is Agent 3 a replacement? Agent 3 is a replacement for Circus 3s. We come up here. Why the hell is Circus 3's not here at the remove badges? Who made this list up? See, if we had the whole community asking this question, posting videos, they would have to answer it. We're not unified in that type of way, so it's not, they can just ignore it, okay, just give you the right correct answer and not even have to touch up on why they ain't took that out. So what else is it? What else did they not put? Now, I believe Bully, this is what I really, honestly, in my mind, I feel like they just touched up on the Backdown Punisher badge. Think about it. Yo, they gonna have to hire me. I'm telling y'all, they are. They gonna have to hire me. Because the people that's not hipped on how a game could possibly be even made, not understanding what I'm saying. It probably sounds like I'm rambling. Man, honestly, whoever wrote that hate comment, I understand that. I get it. Think about it, y'all. What could you do in 2K22? This is all you could do. Back somebody down with strength. Right? When you hop step with, even if you had strength, it didn't matter. That's all they're doing now is just when you hop step, and you got bruiser now, and think about it, when you have back down Punisher, think about it. Cause small guards get back down Punisher? Cause people with Donovan Mitchell, I've seen some of y'all comments. Trust me, I try to always make sure I touch up on every little thing I see. Sometimes, not all. Some I just don't really care, but come on now. Yeah, that's all you was able to do with back down Punisher, and it would work when you had the strength and stuff. So think about it now. Think about all the sizes that was able to get back down Punisher. Certain things had to correlate for you to get it right. Strength, height. So now the hop steps in that is going to be in the inside. So all the players, that's all the people that's telling you, yo, strength. No, strength is going to be another thing that's going to be balanced out. Understand? We're just going to see the actual real effects of it. There's been players that have always made high strength builds, but we haven't seen the real effects of them. They're still going to have the same hits when they go with all that high strength. They're not going to be able to shoot all crazy. You don't see nobody that's super brolicky, buffy, shooting crazy. No. The most balanced to where you're going to be able to see strengths is 60s to the 70s, like how it used to be in the other 2Ks when people used to think it mattered, but around those areas. Jordan got a 70s strength. They gave him a 22. You're going to see those type of areas. And I feel like they're going to give us more caps just so we can put our strength up a little bit so people's just not sleeping on it. Because they're going to have to put something in to bounce it as well. Nothing to where you're going to be able to body them up, because when they're in the paint and they're doing those hop steps, if they're hitting them at the right time and they got the bully badge, boom. I feel like the bully badge is just going to tie in is to back down Punisher. Think about it, man. Put the pieces together. Put the puzzle together. I already been right on a lot of stuff. People were saying that, what was it that I was right on? And people, the number jump shots. I said they was going to take number jump shots out. I said they had to be gone. They went into too much detail, right? They have to be gone. Now, let's go here. Defensive improvements, right? Where is it at? The transition from defense, no. Haha. Here it is. Steals and ball strips. Here it is. Here's the bruiser, the strength, finisher. If they said defense is better, right? Defense has gotten a more of improvement where everybody said, yeah, defense is better. That means to all the bigger builds that want to try to make a bigger build where you got playmaking, shooting, finishing, everything, it's not going to play out like that. You're going to have more skill now. You're going to be balanced. You're going to be making yourself be a little bit more balanced. Think about it, because you're going to try to want to make sure you can get a Giannis build to have some high dunking and stuff. You're going to get hit. Let's be realistic. Ball strips, new improved with tons of new content, better coverage. So if you're a smaller defender, quick hands can be just as effective in slowing down slashers and bigs in the paint as good as a shot blocker. I guess people don't read. See, when people don't have attention span, or they're not the type of player, they're not the type of person to want to go study something. A lot of people don't do this. I study real life knowledge, real knowledge. So people that don't want to study some regular stuff like this, you like what? They're telling you right here. That has not been nothing in the game that they prioritize. A smaller defender with quick hands being able to stop a slasher and bigs in the paint. Slasher and bigs. Listen to what they said. Slasher and bigs. Or am I still rambling and am I still saying some bullshit? Or am I bringing facts? After you hearing certain stuff that could have your mind cluttered. This is what I'm trying to help people with. Have your mind clear. So when you step in and you're making your build, it's clear. You have to spend money. Some people are not in the same position. You gotta spend money. You spend money on one build, it's bad. Damn, you don't like the build. They breaking it down now to where certain you make a swing and you only could get the swing shots. You can't get small shots. You can't get big shots. So you gotta make a whole new build. So think about how many people gonna be making builds this year. It's gonna be way more people making way more builds this year. So you can experience small shots, at least 3. Everybody gonna have at least 3. You make one, then I would say you really not no 2K player. You are, but you really don't care about expanding too much. You got a comfort zone or something like that. That's how I look at it. But there's 3 different roles you're gonna be able to experience this year with different animations that they got them placed out separate. So this is where it makes me so irritated with players. When you really learn real life basketball, a big still has to have dribbling. When in real life, big players are easy to stop because you can just get up and get inside them. They don't have enough ball control to really work. They're going to just hit certain moves, and you just got to slow them off, cut the gaps off, cut them lanes off. But you see it right here. 2K is saying you're gonna be able to, if you fast hands, what does fast hands mean? It just means a high steal, having good steal attributes. That's it. Cause we're reading in the section of steals and ball strips. So having fast hands, see, they just use these words, it throws you off, but having fast hands, stealing, meaning having a high steal, you're gonna be able to start making bigger centers once they start trying to come in the paint and use that bully. If they don't have skill and they trying to be a dumb brain, you know, like how the slashes be, oh, just bruiser, you just try to come and just dunk on you, just run to the basket and press X. Y'all know that don't work. It don't matter how bruisered out badge they got. It don't matter. If you don't know how to do the hop steps properly and correlate them properly, you got the ball exposed, you doing the hop steps wrong. A lot of players don't even utilize hop steps properly or take them on the right way. So ball strip, smacking it down. Oh, you can't come bruiser. Ooh, ball strip. Oh, you trying to do a bruiser into a center? People gonna be so focused on trying to do that. That's only gonna really play out bruiser badge when you're going up against a smaller defender. So man, people are not even really understanding basketball. Like, yo, that's gonna be the new thing, and like, what the? I feel like people thinking in their minds like, okay, this is how we gonna use the bruiser badge. Bump into somebody, a small guard, get a switch, bump into somebody, pass it out. I know that's basketball too. That's a kick out. You can do stuff like that. But I think people are trying to just think of some way they can cheese this somehow. Have bruiser, bump somebody, go dunk, be able to come out and pop a 3-pointer and go crazy. Y'all are crazy to thinking like, yo, y'all are crazy for thinking like y'all about to be having some type of thing like that. No, if you are using this bruiser badge, if you're the type of player to say, oh, I want to be a bruiser guy, you're not, you're gonna be doing bruiser things. That's about it. That type of stuff. You may have a little corner shot to hit, a little bit of playmaking, some passing to be able to pass, but you're gonna have to max out high in finishing stats and then in physicals. And then you're gonna want your defense good. You're not gonna want to be a slasher and not have no type of D. That's just useless. You're useless because you can't shoot. Think about, man, I could go so deep. I'm not doing this because I already gotta make bills and stuff for people, man. And sometimes the people, you know, they'll make me think like people not seeing the gems, but I know way more people have seen these gems. All right. So driving dunk rating is going to let you know if your dunk attempts get blocked or not. How easy it is to block dunk attempts. So understand, every slasher is going to go crazy. Think about it. If flashy dunks take skill, look how slashers got patched. They say, yes, they showed love to them by making that little bump badge come in there. Now when you got the strength, you're going to be able to do a little bit more as a slasher to get smaller dudes off you. That's cool. We can't be mad about that. That's how slashers should get that, right? But they ain't gonna get that all the time when you got certain builds that got a ball stripper and you know how to strip it at the right time. He trying to just force it. Think about it, y'all. It's gonna be regular 2K still, just new animations in here. Hate when people try to scare everybody with certain stuff. It's annoying. Now look, they are still having to take skill. I don't care. Like I said, if you ain't doing a flashy dunk as a slasher and you learning the skill to do this, you ain't no real slasher this year. You're not. You're not. If you don't know how to do a flashy dunk to get your takeover, you're not. You're just doing dunks. You can still win the game, but there's certain hits now to slashers. Remember, a slasher last year, you can just keep dunking, get your take easier. Now, you gotta do flashies to get it a little bit easier. It makes it go faster. Basic ones don't make it go up that faster. Yes, that is a hit to slashers. Y'all don't understand. There's a lot of players, a lot of cheesy players, even good comp players who would just rely on the dunk. Y'all know the dunk ain't easy. I'm a real person. Damn, when it comes down, I'll be paired with shit. The dunk can be easy. So y'all know when somebody's just going to dunk, then they get takeover, then they start shooting now or using their ankle breaker takeover to break you just because you got the easy dunks off and got they takeover fast. No, 2K wants to stop that too. More skill, more you using your brain. You using your brain, having to do a flashy dunk, pulling it off, you gotta use your brain. If you want to pull off flashy dunks against people, don't you gotta have a good high driving dunk? Yes. Isn't that gonna hit you in other areas? Whether shooting, defense, or playmaking, you're gonna have to sacrifice one of them. One of them's gonna have to sacrifice. Which one you sacrificing? Shooting, defense, playmaking. Or your physicals. Which one you sacrificing? You can sacrifice a little bit of physicals and start getting bounced, but people don't like to do that. People gotta be high in the speed. They gotta be able to move. They gotta be certain, they don't know how to really tweak with the system. So please understand that. The pair slashers, that is like literally the only difference they get is the ability to do a hop step, bump you in the paint. And some of them are still going to be able to shoot. Some people going to have 80 strengths. Some people going to have certain strengths like that. But I believe that definitely for bully, that's going to be the separator one. Where it's like gold, Hall of Fame tier. Bigger bumps. Bigger bumps. And I guarantee you those going to be on higher strengths. Who want to place a bet right now? Who want to place a bet right now? I guarantee you're going to have a certain, like, drive and dunk, strength, and probably, like, not slithery because that's avoiding contact. They may have another badge that you may have to chain together with it. They may have another badge that you have to chain together with it. Because they said they have other new badges. There's other badges that they ain't show us yet. So, and some have been refined and changed around, changed the name. They just ain't show us all the ones yet. So, understand that. You're going to have to sacrifice. So, that's not going to be unfair. You're still going to have the guards who's going to be able to do the shooting while you have those players who can do the inside work. Both of them is a key to a team. And then you have other players on the court. Remember, there's a center that's on the court as always. Who not going to have a big on the court now that we know this bully badge is here? There's going to be a big there to stop you if you're trying to be a bully. It's only a one-on-one situation, which they say right here when they got into the offense, man, when they talked about their new one-on-one system, right? They new one-on-one system, how it's attacking, how when you're going at somebody now, and when they talk about the one-on-one system, what do I want to break that down as? Because a lot of people, I like to want to break stuff down, dumb it down. Let's scratch that little note so people don't get lost in those words. What do they mean by their new one-on-one system? Basically, they're going deeper into detail when you're sizing up with players. They're going deeper into details, what badges you have, your speed, your strength, your acceleration, all this. They're going deeper into that type of system. So back then, when you used to see smaller guards really stopping bigs, no, that one-on-one system's going to play out in certain ways now. You understand? So that's how it's going to be. Not worse, okay, at least if you have a high 80 perimeter, no. You're going to be able to stop them in certain cases around the perimeter area with a high perimeter. But once you start getting in that paint area, the one-on-one system starts to kick in. You know, certain things start to play out. That they just, and that's, I look at that, that's been in the game. How do you not have a one-on-one system in the game? Just probably wasn't as touched up. This is why I feel like the Caesar guy came out and started, that's a 2K dev, and he started talking about how now the system, we're refining things. He finally let the tea out, spilled the tea, and told everybody, we take stuff away, bring it back, and we're refining things. Refining it, making it look better. So knowing that plays out, man, people have to really start understanding how things are starting to move down within the game. Touch up on this, the last one. Makes it easier to gather through traffic, avoiding collisions and strips. It's going to stack on top of it because you're going to get bumped. So having Slither on top of it as well is going to stack on top of it too. It's going to make it a better badge to work out bully when you're doing the hop steps, the pro hops. Getting past one defender, then you do a pro hop into another defender, and boom. Masher. There's going to be another badge too. Increase the ability to finish inside layups over defenders. Yeah, see, Masher is a new badge. See, there's still Fearless Finisher in the game. I know that they got that badge. Another one. See, we're going to bring it back. Either Fearless Finisher or there's a badge for contact layups. Contact layups. And then we know contact dunks is still in the game. That's a posterizer badge. But we know that there's still a contact dunk badge in the game. Masher is actually a new badge. Increase the ability to finish inside layups over defenders. That's basically Giant Slayer. Giant Slayer. And they updated the layups. I already, you know, I got the video. I think I've made it. I haven't dropped the video yet, but they updated the layups. We know that they boosted the layups up and made it easier to finish layups and stuff like that. So now that we know that they did that, fellas, man, they just switched around a whole bunch of stuff, broke stuff down. Trust me, to close this video off, the game is going into roles, okay? Isn't every player in the NBA good at their role? Superstar, right? Isn't there a superstar center? Isn't there a superstar small forward? Isn't there a superstar PG? Isn't there a superstar shooting guard? They just went more ultra realistic. I feel like that's just giving us way better mechanics. I feel like it's gonna be fun. I'm not mad with what I'm seeing. I'm not. People are, and this is not me. Oh, I'm promoting 2K or whatever the case is. Like, I don't know how people like to see it in their minds, but I feel like it's gonna be a good one. Now, the best way I can leave this off is you want to make a build after your favorite NBA player. You want to study all the types, like their play style, how they like to shoot, what's their play style. If you was going with Curry, you know that's more outside. You know, driving layup. You know you're not adding no driving dunk to him. You know, it's certain easy things like that. When you say that you want to make a player after an NBA player, you know it's simple things, and then you have to mesh it with 2K stats. Okay, I know I can't go too high here, but I gotta give him some of this because he has that. Balance it out. Once you go with a balanced build, like, you can never really go wrong with a balanced build. Like, you can't stack in certain areas and then balance out everything else. You can never go wrong with that. So, y'all know I'm going to have the crazy build videos for you guys coming. Now that it is an ultra realistic year, my builds will be crazy because I've always went with crazy balanced builds. And what I mean is every stat will matter. So, it's not going to be one of those years where you see, okay, he don't have this, but he's still able to perform at the same ability I can. No, we're going back to those role-playing bounce years. That's why we got small. That's why we got swings, and that's why we got bigs. Okay? The swings gonna be in between both. We know that's how they do swings. Think about it. We know that's how they gonna do a KD build and a LeBron build. They gonna make us a little bit balanced there, because it's just like they gonna give us playmaking, shooting, defense, and we gonna be able to stack in two areas, but you know, smaller guards, they get to get a lot of way more. You know, they could get high layup and high. They don't have to put no drive and dunk in their build. Think about it. A swing, you gonna want to put some drive and dunk in a swing. A small, why? Trae Young, no. Curry, no. Drive and dunk, Kyrie, no. Can we see? But in these 2K22, everybody felt the need that they had to use that. They had to have a drive and dunk just to finish. The layups was non-existent. Nobody cared. Now we're going back to the roles how it should be. So I feel like when you make that PG this year, you're still going to be powerful, have a lot of badges and stuff. But guess what? It's the con of you. Your height. You're short. Bigger players already have a little natural bigger size over you. Get a little bit shaky. Like, that's how it is. You know, that's how it be. Bigger players in between, balanced. That's when you're going to start seeing more players who's kind of unique, right? And then you're going to see centers. Bigs. And the difference is now you can see a Giannis big where he can hit you, but he's still not going to be. Giannis is 6'11". He's still not going to be the 7-footer bigs. Those are still another separate bigs. You understand? Giannis is like a big playmaking, slashing big, not playmaking where he can pass, playmaking where he can playmake for himself, move around, do a little bit of dribbles, and go. Giannis don't. So y'all starting to see. I hope y'all understand this from now. I hope y'all understand this. Do not look at it the build where the build's gonna be trash. Nothing like that. Going to be very similar enhancements. I feel like since Mike Wang said that's not the exact chart, definitely KD could probably go maybe a 93 ball this year. Definitely. If they do that, that's going to make it even more lovely. I know there's going to be patches and hits somewhere else. I ain't going to be able to have a 93 ball and have super crazy playmaking, high playmaking at a 6'10" height. No, I get it. I understand it. Trust me. But I will have enough to be able to move around. If I know how to move and dribble, oh yeah, I'm going to be pulling off shots. Yes, sir. That's 2K. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all subscribe. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. And I'll see y'all in the next one.